Hello, my name is Visor, and I'm going to be doing another one of these chat videos, again with Pozzum. Now, the last video was kind of disappointing. It didn't really cover what I wanted to cover. Basically, I want to talk to Pozzum because I think his situation is kind of interesting, as well as the way he LPs. But first, Pozzum, can you do a quick intro?
Of course, I'm Pozzum. I do wrestling commentary videos primarily. I have a couple other videos on my channel. I've been doing Let's Plays for about a year, and I've got a small following so far.
Now, by wrestling commentary, what do you mean specifically?
Basically, I try and commentate the match as if they would be real-life matches. I don't actually talk about the game itself. I basically treated it as if it was just a real-life match I'm commentating over.
And which game is it usually?
Right now, it's WWE 13. I'm going to probably move to WWE 2K14 when it goes out in October. I've done a few other games. I am working on a smaller series that's Royal Rumbles throughout the ages.
What's Royal Rumbles about?
So a Royal Rumble is a match in which approximately 30 people continuously enter into the ring at certain timed intervals, and you're only eliminated in the match when you get thrown over the top rope.
Basically, it's going to be the same structure, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be a bit different because I won't be talking about their previous matches as much because I won't have previous matches to go off of.
Now, for your structure, is there any sort of... I mean, you said you've done other LPs before.
Yeah, I've done a few.
So what sort of unique problems do you have with your current structure?
The main problem, I would say, I mean, I really like how it goes, but it seems to be more of like a browser-suited series than a dedicated follower series. I mean, I have somewhere around 125 videos, and they're not all entirely intertwined. You could just watch one or two of them and be fine. So a lot of people end up coming to my channel just try and watch one or two videos and don't really subscribe or anything.
So you're saying it's not really like a series, that's the basic issue?
Yes, to an extent, it's not really a series. I guess that would be the core issue behind people not really subscribing. But I have fun with what I do, and I'm pretty happy with it so far.
Okay. Now, have you been trying to change your structure recently? I think I remember a few months ago you were like 140 subs. Now you're like, was it 270 or something?
Yeah, I'm at 275 at the particular moment that we're recording this.
So what did you try differently so that people are starting to sub more?
I made shorter videos. I did do that. I asked people if they thought shorter videos would help, and I got an actual response one of the few times I did, and they said that yes, a shorter video would probably do better. My average video length was around 25 minutes, and now it's closer to 9 or 10.
Oh, that's cool. So how do you decrease the match times?
So there's actually an option of how long your match is going to be. So I just selected a quicker pace.
Ah, okay.
Oh god, I grabbed the...
Don't worry, I murdered most of them.
Yeah, you did. I grabbed the clone monkey, and I've not been doing very well. That's because I'm trying to actually give you good answers.
Yeah, that's fine. We're playing ARAM. No one takes us seriously, right?
I actually take ARAM very seriously, and I'm very weird with that.
Oh, then I'm just fucking you up then. So any particular reason why you decided to do this format instead of like typical LP style?
There is actually a very particular reason. So I watch Total Biscuit a lot, and he is not particularly fond of Let's Plays, if you might know.
Yes, he's not.
So basically, one of the things he said was, if anyone else is doing it, it's not worth doing. And I went around the internet looking for the content that I make, and I couldn't really find it. I saw people that kind of did it, but not quite to the extent that I did it. So I just decided to basically make content for myself, and other people probably like what I like.
Yeah, that's a very good reason. I mean, I'm basically doing the same thing. I used to think all LPs had to be blind and the same banter structure, but I was making it bullshit. That's how I felt. Like, I was just saying random shit to say random shit, and it was a waste of time.
Yes. I've not been there, but I know of it.
And it's actually kind of related to TV as well. You know Something Awful, right?
Yeah.
I guess the best way to explain it, TV is a goon. He's very much into the Something Awful type of stuff. So I think their style of LP is similar to what he's actually into, if he was into LPs. Oh shit, we're getting raped.
And how would that sort of LP go through? Like, it would be more like a walkthrough than a...
I think the fundamental issue, well, for Something Awful anyway, they don't like people, I guess. Hearing some random person talk about their bullshit life does not interest them. And I can understand that.
It's about the game.
Yeah, exactly. They don't care about your life. You're some random person. They don't care. I can appreciate that. I don't think my life's that interesting. The reason I'm LPing is because I'm bored. I hate the town I'm in. There's nothing going on.
That's how me LPing actually started, because I was unemployed for a couple months and I had nothing to do and I had a capture card. So why the fuck not?
So have you tried anything else other than shortening your videos to get more subs?
I did restructure my channel when they did the YouTube one channel switch. So it actually, you can kind of see what I do a bit better. I have a couple auxiliary videos to my series that help you sort of understand some things. I got a comment about a couple months into making these videos where people said that they didn't know who was on what show. And I realized that I wasn't very clear in showing that because I liked doing inter-show matches. Now, one thing that's going to be very interesting, which I'm not actually sure how I'm going to do yet, is the transfer from the 2013 game to the 2014 game.
Are these games made by the same company? Like, the same company owns the license or whatever?
It was THQ.
No.
Yeah, and now it's 2K Sports.
Right, I remember the 2K, and I was wondering about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that thing will transfer at all, or are you just gonna have to sort of pseudo make up the same thing again?
I know that they won't transfer. None of the stats will transfer in the game, but the WWE games have always been very customizable. So the only thing that I'll have to do is that for the first week or two of the new game, I might not be able to get all of the people that I want because they won't be out on the character creation list yet.
So basically, as a conclusion, really what you do is basically you're making the content you want to make because that's what you enjoy and it's unique, and that's sort of what you're doing right now. And that, because I know you used to LP before and you said you got basically no views from doing that.
Yeah, nothing really.
Because you're basically doing the same thing as everybody else. So why would they go see you when there's somebody, already a famous person, probably doing the same thing?
And I'm doing it at really bad quality because I didn't know what I was doing.
And basically, your growth recently is based solely on your change in format when you ask the viewers what type of videos they wanted. And specifically the shorter videos, right?
Yeah, I probably agree with that. There are a few things that are coming up that might slightly correlate with me getting more subscribers, but that's just me getting more viewers. I have a feeling that the shorter videos are really helping because it was something that I knew was wrong, but I didn't want to fix because I didn't know if they wanted it fixed.
Right. I see that. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal, isn't it? Knowing what your viewers want.
So once I knew that they also sort of felt that the videos were a little too long, I went to a shorter format.
Cool. So that pretty much covers everything I wanted to talk about. And I just thought this was a very interesting conversation. Sort of interesting to see how different people approach LPing. I know it took me a while to figure out a style that I really enjoyed and could be proud of. I'm really glad you have a format you feel the same way about. And just to be clear, neither of us are big.
No.
We just found a format that we like and are proud of.
But some of the guys we talk to, I feel like a big fish in a small pond sometimes. But yeah, we're definitely not big.
And in no way are we saying what we do is the right way of doing things. We're just having a nice little conversation about something that I think is interesting anyway. At least I find my hobby interesting. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, that's it. It's just been me chatting with Pozzum about LPing. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Hopefully Pozzum had a good time.
Most definitely.
So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. If there is a next time.